What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And a lot of you guys have been asking about this whole Jalen Hurts thing. You know, Gmia, they dropped another limited quarterback. Is he the guy? Now, look, I surprised you guys a little bit earlier during the live stream where I had Kyler Murray. Now, previously, when I was actually doing some coin making methods, I was doing his set, repeating it, and selling the cards like his master, and pretty much going ahead and quick selling the other end cats for snow. So I sold several of them, as you can see here, because I was going through that, you know, the coin making process or whatever, but I never thought to keep them. But after I played with them for one game, I raid sold Boomer Esiason. I still kept the other guy, Josh Allenson, because he's probably going to be the best QB once he gets his next card. But right now with the whole Jalen Hurts things, a lot of you guys are looking at it like, you know what? I just tried out the Kyler. I like the Kyler. The pass lead elite versus the gunslinger on Hurts. That's pretty much what a lot of you guys have been having some problems with, trying to decide what's going on. So I'm going to break it down for you, and then I'm going to show you a clip from an earlier game that I played to where I saw for myself that this guy is really, really good. All right, so now look, when you take a look at this, you can see his limited is down to 308, right? And you can see that his, what is that? That's well, that's his 90, but you guys should know right now where your power-up passes are. I believe you guys should know where that is. But this is the major thing, right? It's his power-up to get the additional stuff, because once he's powered up, he gets everything. So that's why the power-up is so expensive, and a lot of you guys are wondering, like, is this worth it to go after it? Now, you can always go to the exchange set to try to pull a 78, and many of us always pull power-ups out of those exchange sets, and you could probably get lucky with it. But overall, with the card itself, I don't believe if you have Kyler Murray right now that it's that big of a deal to go to Jalen Hurts. Yeah, he's a little bit bigger as far as the height and stuff like that. They have similar deep accuracy. I'm pretty sure that once he's powered up, he's obviously going to be higher. I'm going to show you Kyler Murray's card fully powered up right now. But again, if you have a Kyler, I think that that's good enough. That's just my opinion about it. But, you know, as far as the way that the power-up is going right now and how people are going crazy over it, I would probably chill out or try to pull it myself, because it can get really dirty when you start looking at these price ranges. And a lot of the stuff that goes on with making the money off the power-ups, what EA Sports eventually does is they drop some way for you to get them cheaper, or it's going to be something else that they're going to do, depending on how crazy that is. Because of the way the market is, you know, they actually adjusted that early, because at one point, I don't think you were able to put the power-ups to that high, but they adjusted the way that they were working it out. But let me just show you what I'm talking about as far as the sets go, right? So when you go over to the exchange, this is just like a pro tip. I remember doing this years ago. Once they started the power-ups, we would all go into like player exchanges and look for the overall in-between that the power-ups were and just gamble. And what happens is you usually get, like, within a certain amount of pulls, you're going to get a lot of power-ups. Because EA doesn't want to really give you cards, it just turns out that you can get really, really lucky. For instance, I don't even know if I have a Jalen Hurts power-up. I probably do have one. But I'm going to take a look and see what's going on with it. But, you know, more than likely, a lot of these cards that get their power-ups, they pretty much get them, you know, people get them from doing these exchange sets. Because you'll get a couple goals, and then eventually what'll happen is you'll just, you know, turn up with a power-up, and it's just random. Or EA will, like, force you to have to get packs, like, for some strange reason, and then you'll end up getting a lot of packs, and then he'll just be in there chilling. I usually get lucky when I do get bundles to get, like, the power, like right here we got a power-up already. Whatever, maybe Reggie Bush's power-up will go up, whatever. But again, that's like the easiest way to do it. Because, like, I would say, like, every 1 out of 5 is going to be a power-up, and maybe one lucky viewer will get it. And if one lucky viewer makes 330K off of 78 overall, I'm happy, and I know you will be too. So that's just one of the ways to actually get around doing all that stuff. Another way to work this, right, which is what I'm going to show you guys in a second, is to just go ahead and stick with the card you currently have now and wait for the market to revolve around something else. Because remember, they dropped all these New Year bundles and the packs. I don't need any of these cards. They're like, that's just wasting my binder space. They dropped a lot of these cards right before New Year's, but they also have the packs right before New Year's, right? So you got the Platinum Legends bundle. You got, you know, the New Year's special offer, 94 overall Redux for 22. See, this is where it gets kind of dirty, because once you start doing this, it can really be kind of wild with the way that this is set up. And I don't really want to promote you guys having to spend money to enjoy the game. You guys are going to do whatever you want anyway. But currently, with the way that the game is right now, I don't really see, you know, a purpose. I don't really see a purpose right now of buying bundles, if that makes sense. Because a lot of you guys got so many re-rolls done, you're sitting on limiteds in an exorbitant amount inside of your binder right now. So if you continue to be wild and spend money, I don't know if that's going to benefit you, because most of you guys are already set for the long haul. So you don't need to really overdo it, is what I'm trying to say. If you got a Kyler Murray and you don't really feel like spending, I would stick with the Kyler Murray. I know I promised you guys one of the clips, right? So I'm going to go ahead and bring that up real quick and just show it to you real fast. I know you guys always bring it up in a video like, yo, Gmia, you said you're going to do that. You didn't do it. So this was the clip, right? This happened earlier today. If you see how it says out of range and it's a touch pass? I haven't, not even Josh Allen could make that throw. Not even Josh Allen. Look at where he is and look at how far the ball goes. And that's just, I'm going to show you his numbers and everything where he's powered up. I don't see how you can want that much more. Usually that's going to get picked because the ball can't get out there. The ball just can't get there. Okay? That's just the way the game is. You're not going to be able to get the ball there. Once he did this, I knew something was up. I'm like, all right, this guy is good for now. Like I said, once they drop the Josh Allen, it's going to be really, really crazy. But that's what made me see, not only do I have the throw power and a fast dude running around looking mad small, but he has everything else that you need. Now, with the gunslinger aspect, his release is so good, you don't need it. And I know it sounds weird because, like, when I was using Boomer, I used pass lead, elite, escape artist, and sideline deadeye. So I showed you guys that you can get away with it with certain people with releases, but it's the way the ball comes out. For instance, the next Aaron Rodgers card is going to be super duper glitchy. Or if they drop Brett Favre, because the release plus any kind of throwing ability is really, really good. His release comes right out on the run, whatever you're doing with him. So you see like how he's a 95 deep accuracy, and Jalen Hurts' card is a 95, but you're going to power him up, so he'll go to 96. We all know 95 to 99 is the same thing. I haven't seen any proof or any type of percentages that shows otherwise. So we could debate it, we could argue it, you could do whatever you want to do with it, but we know 95 through 99 is usually the final tier. And that's coming from people that dissect the game, and I look at a lot of the information that's available, and I don't see a major discrepancy. And I think this card is really, really good. All right. As far as like missing throws and stuff like that, every quarterback is going to miss throws now. EA makes it random in certain cases, but these two abilities on him, you'll see visibly the ball come out faster than ever with just pass lead elite on him. But again, if you're just looking for that like automatic, like it just teleports to the receiver, tight end, whatever like that, then I would probably just wait for Aaron Rodgers. If you're looking to throw on the run and do stuff like that, and you're an Eagles theme team, that's the only way I would really go crazy. If you're an Eagles theme team, I know you guys are excited about getting a quarterback and stuff like that, go for it. But anybody else that just recently spent the money on Kyler Murray, dude, I have no interest in doing it. Now look, let me just show you guys what's going on. If I wanted Jalen Hurts right now, because I also have limiteds that I pulled, I could go ahead and get rid of him. I actually had to quick sell one of the limiteds earlier, the Marlon Humphrey, because the dude was so garbage and he's only selling for $284. If you go ahead and you sell yours for like $284, you're gonna lose after tax because it's 10%. So you might as well just quick sell them. So with the way that I have it, I pulled Ricky Williams yesterday, and I have the Derrick Henry. So I got stuff I could, 500K right there, and then I have other cards in my binder I could go ahead and sell to go ahead and try them out. But I'm just not interested in the card itself. So again, if that's something that interests you and you feel that you want to try it out to see what's good, go ahead and get that done. Whatever makes you happy makes me happy if it's within reason. You know what I'm saying? But right now, with the way the power up is, I would go gamble inside the exchange set a little bit before I, buy a bundle with cards that you don't really want. There's nothing really exciting about getting a bundle right now, and I'm just not going to promote that. So I appreciate you guys checking in. If I don't hear from you guys again, if I don't see a comment from you guys, every single one of you that watch my videos and support the channel and anything that I do, Twitch, wherever I'm at, social media, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. May blessings overwhelm you and your family. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to see you guys and girls soon. One love, y'all.